Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Russell is out there with Malone. Then it's Stockton. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. And it's Foster in at the center, locking down the middle. 4 on the clock. Russell from deep three-point territory. Luke Longley grabs the miss. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Harper. And here is Jordan from deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Malone. Outside for Stockton. Pass to Russell. Stockton outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And the jam by Karl Malone.
And just the ultimate in the pick and roll is Malone. He just excels with that hard dive to the right spot there after setting that screen.
And here are the Bulls now. .135 left in the first. Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. And the 3 off target. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Kicks to Hornacek. Malone with the screen. Hornacek against Jordan. Clock at 6. Back to Hornacek. 3-pointers. Stockton off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the awareness there of Hornacek, a high IQ player who just knows how to find his teammates when they're open. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pippen, it's deflected. Stockton outside. Here's Malone. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Harper after the made shot from Karl Malone. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Rodman passes to Pippen. Can they get it? Here's Rodman. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Stockton.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And Stockton drops them both. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Jordan looking it over. Stolen by Stockton. That one doesn't drop. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 7. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Hornacek. Malone is out there with Ostertag. Then there's Anderson, and it's Stockton in at the 1 spot. And here's Jordan outside. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah the other way now. Stockton with it. He has 5. Ostertag, a screen on Kerr. Stockton outside. The pass to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rodman. They get it again to the right side. Nice ball movement by Utah. Second chance shot, and Malone puts it in. Malone's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Back to Anderson. Passes it to Hornacek. 3-pointer. And they recover it. Here's Ostertag. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Jordan left side. He kicks it to Kerr. Pippen outside. Rodman outside. Up top, Pippen. Guarded by Malone. Huntington, no good. Jazz leading by 9. Hornacek outside. Malone, a screen on Jordan. Here's Hornacek. Rodman with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Jordan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Puts it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Simpkins comes in for Wennington, and it's Kukoc in for Pippen. And both free throws good for Jordan. Utah leading by 7. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Malone, a screen on Kerr. Stockton dishes to Malone.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Now here's Jordan. 3-pointer. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Pippen. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Longley. And it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Stockton against Harper. Stockton down low. Count it. Stockton's got 7.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Harper kicks to Pippen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jeff Hornacek.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
That free throw good from Pippen.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
And he can't hit the second. Jazz leading by 6. Hornacek outside. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Stockton. Tries the spin move. Hornacek for 3. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:31 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Jordan. That's short off the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Stockton against Harper. Stockton the pass to Malone. Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Jazz also changing it up. Keefe, he's checked in for Foster. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. .106 left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Keefe. Hornacek right side. Jordan with the steal. Down low. Up top, Russell. Defended by Pippen. And it's Russell missing. Bulls trail by 6. It's Pippen with the drive. That one, no good. Some solid defense here from Malone. And it's the Jazz's ball. Hornacek outside. Malone with the screen. Jordan against Hornacek. Up top, Malone. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 2. The Jazz again can't hit it. Pippen against Keefe. Pass to Longley. And 3 from Jordan. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz out in front. They lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. .3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. taking a look at the Jazz. Malone is out there with Ostertag. Then there's Hornacek. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Now, here's Stockton. Here's Malone. The kick out to Anderson. The pass to Hornacek. Malone is doubled. Second shot opportunity. Down it goes. Nice one there from Ostertag. Ostertag's got his first points of the game.
You like how Ostertag fights for the boards. He knows those second chance points are worth it.
It's Pippen on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Now, here's Stockton. Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Passes to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Anderson.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Ostertag. Malone, the pass to Ostertag. To the paint. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Kukoc with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you want to talk about difficult guys to match up with. Tony Kukoc at 6'11" can shoot it, handle it. I mean, how do you guard it?
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Longley's checked in for Simpkins. Rodman comes in for Pippen. And it's Harper in for Kerr. And a switcher also for Utah. Russell, he's checked in for Anderson. Kukoc hits them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Stockton the bounce pass. Here's Malone. Ostertag inside, covered by Long. Ostertag pass to Stockton. 5 to shoot. Back to Russell. There's the 3. They get the rebound.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pippen's checked in for Kukoc. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep them focused.
Thanks, David. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Harper against Stockton. Here's Jordan. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
And the Jazz call time here. They're leading by 3. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hornacek, a screen on Harper. Pass to Malone. Money!
He's just so good with the ball late in games. Malone gets it done.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rodman dishes to Harper. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And who else would you want on the line? I mean, Stockton is made for these situations.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Open for 3, and it's Utah with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Hornacek, no doubt, a leader. A knockdown shooter, moves incredibly well without the ball.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Pippen, no luck. And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Karl Malone.